Hello, sporty people, and welcome back to the Sporty Side Up. If you're tuned in, you're in for a ride. An incident that happened in the build-up to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics has come back to haunt everyone involved, especially Liz Cambage. If you don't already know who Liz Cambage is and you want to find out who she is and what this is all about, stay till the end. And before we continue, have you subscribed to the channel? If not, please do so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss more from us. Let's get into it. Once upon a time, more than 2 years ago, before the rescheduled 2020 Tokyo Games, Nigeria's women's basketball team, the Tigers, played a scrimmage against the Opals of Australia. For those that don't know what the scrimmage is, it is a practice session, more like a friendly game in football. That game was seemingly uneventful until a video footage of the session emerged. In that video, which was leaked on Twitter, a former Australian star player, Liz Cambage, was seen viciously elbowing a Nigerian player during the scrimmage in 2021 and was also seen to slap another Nigerian player in that game. That player was Victoria Macaulay. She was hurt in that incident and she immediately charged towards Liz Cambage, and that caused the brawl and it ended that practice session. During that game also, it was alleged that Cambage told the Nigerian players to go back to their third world country, and some even said she used the word monkey. So if you're wondering why this video is just coming out more than 2 years later, I'll fill you in. In an interview on sports podcaster Bleacher Reports, Liz Cambage was talking about how she has been in talks with the Nigeria Basketball Federation about representing the country in international tournaments, and with the 2024 Paris Olympics around the corner and the FIBA Women's World Cup coming up later on, that shock revelation is seen as a bid for Liz to revive her basketball career. In that interview, she denied using racial slurs and insisted that the Opals never got her back. That is why she's leaving Australia to represent Nigeria.
Obviously, there were reports of a physical and verbal altercation between your Australian team and the Nigerian team. And a report says that you called the players monkeys and told them to go back to their third world country. You have vehemently denied these reports.
Yes.
But there is also a group of people that say that you did say these things. Why are these stories so drastically different?
A lot of girls don't like me. I don't really lean towards racially backed insults. That's not how I go. I'm very pro-black.
So you maintain that you did not say
I did not
either of
say
those
these to
things.
these guys.
Why would something as bad as this happen?
Because the truth looks a lot worse for other organizations involved than using me as a scapegoat. Like, why does Nigeria want me to leave Australia and go represent them?
You're saying right now?
We're filing for me to leave the Australian team so I can represent Nigeria.
Because Nigeria would like you to join the team?
I've been in cahoots. I've been talking with them since all of this happened. This is what I mean. People don't know the truth.
Well, that's our own side of the story, but players present during the game from both countries insist that she made several racist remarks, including Australia's team captain at the time, Jenna O'Hare. She confirmed the racial abuse in another interview.
And this all started in that training game, or the pre-Olympics game when you played Nigeria, and it's never really emerged what happened, but I've had it confirmed from a few sources. Is it correct that they were playing Nigeria and Liz Cambage had her feathers ruffled and she turned to them and said, go back to your third world country? And of course, Ezi Magbor is originally Nigerian, a Nigerian who's now living in Australia and playing for your team. And as a result, there was a brawl that erupted, and since then, you haven't spoken to her.
That is all 100% correct.
Will she ever play for Australia again, do you think?
No.
Nigerian players as well confirmed the story. Sarah Ogoke and Amukamara, they both took to their Twitter handles to say Campage, whose father is Nigerian, lied in that interview. They insist that she used the racial slurs, and in fact, Amukamara said, and I quote, "She called us monkeys and told us to go back to our country." Yes, she said that. So that's it, guys. If you're going to take the word of every player that has spoken about that game who said she did it, then I think it's safe to say she actually did it. So let's move forward. Campage did not make the team to the Tokyo Games with Australia, and also did not feature in last year's FIBA Women's World Cup. That was after she left the team. In her absence, Australia exited the Olympics in the quarterfinals for the second straight time and also finished in third place at the FIBA Women's World Cup. Meanwhile, the Nigeria Basketball Federation has shut their door against Campage. An official of the federation, through several sources, has said that there is no way for Liz Cambage into the Nigerian team. A Nigerian sports journalist, Colin Udo, quoted an NBBF official saying that there is no intention of requesting a switch for Campage, and even there is a zero chance of that happening. In fact, according to the official, it would be easier for an elephant to pass the eye of a needle, not even a camel, than for Campage to get to play for Nigeria. That is it from the Nigerian quarters. Currently, there is a debate on whether Campage should be allowed to play for Nigeria or not. That should definitely be a boost for Team Nigeria in the Olympics and the FIBA Women's World Cup that will come afterwards. So I'm throwing it over to you guys. Should she be allowed to play for Nigeria? You should know that after the scrimmage, Campage went into the Nigerian dressing room to apologize to the players. We hear that she also spoke to officials, including then coach Otis Hewley, and told them that the Australians did not like her and that she would like to switch allegiance. After that interview that unraveled all of this, Campage has broken her silence and has maintained she did not use racial slurs, and says that she never stated she had officially joined the Tigress but only expressed interest in joining them. So now that you know the gist, what do you think? Should she be forgiven and allowed to represent Nigeria, or, as they say, good riddance? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more of this. Before I go, Nigeria is hosting the Olympics pre-qualifiers in Lagos at the Eco Hotel and Suites in Victoria Island. Be sure that you'll get exclusive content from this channel, from the games and even from the training sessions. Until the next one, see ya!